Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Plague Inc. Evolved. First things first, let me ask everybody to whitelist me or turn off any ad blockers and subscribe to my channel. Help me make a career. So today, well, last time we tried artificial organs and was not anywhere close to being successful. So today we're going to try the Neurax worm on Brutal. Let's see. Metabolic jump, genetic mimic, native biome, extremophile, cost to evolve doesn't increase. Yeah, I think that's the right one for the Neurax worm. Notice how it's almost completely the same setup for regardless of which plague you have. The only thing that slightly changes is one or two. I'm gonna try this on Brutal. We're not gonna call it grub worms. Last time we were up to, we were working from the toe to from the tip of the toe to the top of the head. Last time we were up to thunder thighs as a name of a disease, so that leaves the hip or pelvis. What's a funny name for the hip or the pelvis? You know what? I'm just gonna call it the Hungry Hip O's. Let's see, is that spelled right? Hungry? I don't know if that's right or not, but that's gonna be the name of the disease. The Hungry Hippos. I'm gonna have to give it some thought as to what that would be. And I would like to start in Hungary if I knew where it was. I think it's in the Baltic states, but it could be in the Balkan states or Central Europe, or who knows. And I'm pretty sure it's not its own country for this game. And it's just a little too dangerous playing on Brutal to stray away from our favorite Southeast Asia. Hungry Hippos. So, since this is a Neurax worm, they would be from Hungary, and they will attach to the hip and leave round rings as they burrow deep. And that's the Hungry Hippos. And, or they could, the other way is they could be, nope, they've got it attached to the hip. I was gonna say they look like the animal, the hippo, but that wouldn't really make any sense to our theme of working up the body. Oh, I got a good name for the next one though. I'll save that in secret for next time. Alright, so things are a little bit different with the Neurax worm. We want to go this way and start those. Prefer water over air. There are more ships going around than there are airplanes. I think that is accurate to the reality of the world. There are lots and lots of fishing ships and little boats and shipping cargo ships that now often a lot of those ships don't have as many people as a single airplane flight would, but there's a lot more of them. North Korea rescues the space station. So, spread it both ways. Next time I need 17 DNA. Although I would say air flights probably are going to infect more on the flight over and spread it more when people land and be faster than the normal boat ride across the Atlantic, say, for example. It'll be a lot slower. A boat will take its sweet time going from one location to the other, where a plane, almost by necessity and also by design, will want to go faster. Next one I need is 16 DNA. Haven't spread very far, so new minor disease spreading. How can they find that? Why is the severity up even though we haven't even done anything? 10 DNA, 12 DNA. They're starting to work on the cure already? Oh no. Oh no, these hungry hippos are gonna not succeed at this rate. Did I put too much DNA in spreading? They're just another parasite. Good, yes, let them believe that. Come on, spread. Disturbing reports of hungry hippos. Scientists proved that hungry hippos could theoretically manipulate human thoughts to its advantage. I could have gone the other way too. I could have said that they burrow into the hip and make you hungry, make the host hungry. But I try to put a little spin on it so it's not completely obvious. This would be 16 DNA, but I just don't know if this is the right way to go. Start making it difficult, I think. Now go up this path for 9 more DNA. This way, a little lethality won't kill you. First death in India. We're slowly getting Asia up there. Let's see. Another airborne genetic hardening. We need 12 DNA to affect colder areas. I don't think we can get necrosis. I don't know if I think it's one of the symptoms for the Neurax worm. We've been placed on a watch list. Hungry Hippos has. Get that genetic hardening up. We need 11 DNA to make it more difficult. There's Iceland. That's a lucky infection. So 14 here. So I want to do 14 on this, and then we'll start moving towards obsessions and things like that. So that's the last bit of that. I want another 13 DNA for these cold areas. Just a whole sector there of infections. There we go. Do I want to go further on transmissions and get transmissions up? I'm not sure I really do. Let's see. Let's go this way and start making them immature. Then next time for 16 DNA we'll make them maniacs. Hungry Hippos is controlling it. Confirmed, hungry hippos have the ability to control humans. Science urge governments to investigate further. Canada is leading on the cure. They're at 9% of the cure. Mania. Obsession for 11. I think I'll go ahead and try and get them to love hungry hippos with some devotion. We've got a lot of new obsession eradicating parasitic worms. Reports are coming in all over the world with an extreme obsession with eradicating parasitic worms. Research being crowdsourced on a huge scale. Oh man. That's no good. No bueno. Let's see. It's gonna be 28 DNA to get to the next thing. Global research is focused on the cure. We have lots of countries that haven't been infected. We have a lot of countries that are still functioning perfectly fine. Barely killing anybody. Infection's not going high enough. And the cure is just crawling up. The London Olympics infect the UK. Great news. That is great news. I'm at 26. I want 28. There we go. Devotion. Adoration. Or transcendence. 49 DNA and transcendence. Let's do it. If half the planet's infected, that will at least create major conflict between the infected and the people still seeking the cure. We're at 76% of the cure though. Oh, this is not looking great. 85% to the cure. We gotta... Let's see. 16 for genetic reshuffle. And then 18 needed. 83%. We're gonna pull this. We still need 50 DNA. Middle East beginning to break down. Come on, give me a 15 DNA before that cure comes up. How can I get that DNA is the question. 95% cure. What can we do? This only would cost us more. Maybe we should have done transcendence instead of doing these. All I can do is adoration. Just hope that people will fall in love with it enough that cure for it is complete. Are people gonna all get cured? I think they are. I think we've lost. I think we've completely lost. Wow. One of these ones where you get about halfway through and then you lose. I cured device announced too late. Isn't needed. Hungry hippos to be eradicated. The bitter taste of defeat. The hungry hippos weren't hungry enough. If only they were hungry hippos, then they would have possibly won. But just regular hungry hippos. No, not hungry. Not a worse score in even our last two runs, because I'm pretty sure our last run we got exactly 0 points. That was 490 days and we just got spotted early. Something went wrong. We got spotted real early. Maybe I should have spent some DNA to take away some severity on the transmissions. That's a thought. Anyways, well, we will have to try again on the Neurax worm, but we at least have gotten bacteria, virus, and fungus done on Brutal. Next time we play a main game, we will try the parasite on Brutal and just continue working our way down. Still having a pretty good win ratio, I feel. And next time we will be doing for artificial organs. That will be our next episode. We'll try it again. If we manage to not succeed on artificial organs next episode, we won't. We'll put it on the back burner, as it were, and move on to frozen virus 2 episodes after that episode, if that makes any sense. So we'll do artificial organs next time. The time after that, we will do the parasite, and the time after that, we will come back and do the frozen virus, even if we haven't beaten artificial organs. Just to keep everything as varied as possible as we're going down these episodes. And we are done with this episode. So, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of all my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me through fan funding, click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Any amount you donate whatsoever will be greatly appreciated. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google+, or friend me on Steam or Battle.net, all that information is down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.